At 95 years old, Joanne Woodward, an icon of elegance, strength, and resilience, has finally broken her silence about the man who defined not only her career but her very life, Paul Newman. Fans thought they knew everything about their decades-long love story, a marriage often described as one of Hollywood's rare fairy tales. But what Joanne has revealed now is so raw, so vulnerable, that it has left the world gasping in shock. Because behind the glamour and the red carpets was a bond tested by time, tragedy, and choices that carried a weight few outsiders could ever imagine. Imagine being in a love story where the whole world is watching, cheering when you smile, speculating when you stumble, and questioning when you grow quiet. That was the reality for Joanne and Paul. Their romance became a symbol of loyalty in an industry often defined by betrayal. Yet Joanne's words remind us that appearances can be deceiving. She admitted that the man millions admired was not just the blue-eyed heartthrob of the screen, but a deeply complex human being, a man who battled demons, carried regrets, and yet, somehow, still managed to love fiercely. And here's the question no one dares ask. What does it take to stay with someone for 50 years in a business where marriages sometimes don't even last 50 days? Joanne's revelation forces us to think about the hidden sacrifices, the unspoken compromises, and the resilience it takes to not just build love but to keep it alive when the spotlight threatens to burn it out. She revealed moments of profound loneliness, times when Paul's career and personal battles left her questioning her own worth. And yet, instead of walking away, she chose to fight not against him, but alongside him. "We grew through the storms," she confessed, words that strike with urgency in a world where most flee at the first sign of rain. Isn't that perhaps the real definition of commitment? But here's where it gets even more shocking. Joanne admitted there were moments when she envied him, his fame, his adoration, his place in history. She, an Academy Award winner herself, sometimes felt overshadowed by the man she loved. It's a chilling reminder that even legends carry insecurities, and even marriages that look perfect from the outside can be fragile within. That confession has fans rethinking everything they believed about Hollywood's golden couple. And just when you think the revelations end there, Joanne takes it one step further. She spoke of Paul's quiet regrets, of choices he made that haunted him until the end. She didn't disclose them all, leaving us on the edge of our seats, but her pause, her silence, said more than words ever could. Sometimes the secrets we keep are heavier than the ones we share. So, what can we learn from Joanne's confession? Perhaps that true love isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about embracing the beauty and the brokenness of another soul, even when the world expects a flawless fairy tale. Fans may be shocked, but they are also inspired, because Joanne Woodward has shown us that love in its truest form is not always easy, but it is always worth it. And now, if Joanne and Paul's story reminds us about the power of patience and time, I want to share something equally transformative: the power of compounding. It's the principle that turns small steps into extraordinary results, just like a relationship built day by day. Click the end screen video now to discover how compounding can change not just your finances, but your life.